Good morning, Mama. It is Friday morning, and I did get a little bit of sleep, but not enough. I'm tired. But I got the video compiled or whatever. I don't know what the terminology is, but it's all together on my desktop. Now I just have to get it uploaded to YouTube, but I forgot that I have to create a thumbnail. So I don't remember how I did it before. I don't remember what I did to get it. So I am trying to create a thumbnail. So the first couple of videos might be a little bit funny because I'm slowly remembering what I was doing in the editing and stuff like that before. And I'm not that great an editor. There's definitely much better people out there, but it's coming back to me a little bit. I don't remember where I created my thumbnails. So I've got to sit and figure that out. I've only got about 15 minutes. I think about 15 to 20 minutes before I have to be out of the house to go to work. So I'm trying to get this done. Don't have much planned today, so I'm not going to be looking at the camera. I'm sorry. I've got to try to get this done. But I don't have a whole lot to do today. Just normal work stuff. Jeremy just left with the dogs. It was hectic in here trying to find leashes. Somewhere I have lost Artie's leash. I don't know where it's at. So we got them loaded up anyway, but we've got the leash that's on Frank has a carabiner on the end of it. So he's going to try to hook them both to the same leash. That ought to be fun, trying to get them into the office over there. All three of them at once. But at least they'll be done, or we hope they're going to be done. I think I told you the other day that or I think I said the other day, but sorry, my mind just is going. But I think I told you the other day that the lady that cleans them is no longer at the little shop that she was at. She has moved to a veterinarian's office. And they're a real nice veterinarian's office. We really like them. That's where we've taken Artie a couple of times. But anyway, they called sometime yesterday, to tell me, to remind me of the appointment and stuff, and to confirm the appointment. And I'm so used to just dealing with the lady that grooms them. And so I had actually texted her earlier in the day just to make sure that, everything's still good. And, I'm still on the schedule, because she had to upload her schedule to theirs when she moved over and everything. Anyway, so I was just making sure. And so I had already talked to her, but I didn't get the message until about 5:30 yesterday. So I wasn't able to call them back or anything like that. But in the message, she said something about they didn't have all of the shot records for the dogs on file. Well, we don't get Frank his shots. Actually, the last couple of times that we've had him in the vet even said, I don't want to give him anything. So he doesn't have anything, and hasn't had anything for... Honestly, I'm not sure if he's ever had anything other than a rabies shot, and I think he's only had a rabies shot one time. So I really can't remember. The others have all been caught up. Stella and Artie have been caught up on their shots, but they're behind. And I know they're due. We know they're due. I actually think they were all due in, I think it was August or September for Artie and Stella. So I'm worried that when he gets up there that they're not going to let them in. And I don't mind getting Artie and Stella, but I'm going to fight them on doing Frank. So, and I say that way, but when I talked to the lady the other day, I talked to the vet the other day last month when I took them in to get them groomed for the first time there, and was telling her about Frank. She was asking because the grooming lady came up, and we were talking about it. And so she was asking questions and stuff, and we were discussing whether to get that little pill for the fleas and ticks. And she even said, she said, yeah, I wouldn't give him, she said, I wouldn't give him the 3-month supply. She said, I'd just give him the 1 month, test it out, see how he does. And he did great, by the way. So I think we're going to do that again. Well, we are going to do that again. So I think they'd be pretty open about it and, you know, really discuss, especially he's had that coughing fit going on for the last couple of days. Although yesterday he was doing much better. So I think they'd be pretty easy to work with. It's just, it's an added expense on top of everything. And they're probably going to want to do that. So, and here I am sitting and talking and wasting time, and I'm not getting this thumbnail made. I want to get this video uploaded today. If I can't get it this morning, I will work on it at lunch if I have time. I think Jeremy's going to come pick me up for lunch today. He's been doing that on Fridays when he's off. He comes and picks me up and we go get something to eat. So if we do that, then I won't be home for lunch. I won't be home until this evening when I get off. So anyway, it's another day. So this makes... I did the first video on Wednesday, the one I'm trying to upload now. I did a video for yesterday, but I haven't got it edited. And then now I'm starting today's. My goal was to try to get them every day. But I don't think that's going to be feasible just because it's taken me too long and I have to sleep. I like my sleep. So anyway, I'm going to try to get this one. This one will be uploaded for sure today. So you'll be seeing this. You'll be seeing Wednesday's video on Friday. It will for sure be uploaded today, and I will be sending you a link. So you won't be seeing this video for another day or so. But if I can get it back on schedule, I think the way it'd probably be the easiest is if I record one day and try to get my videos where I'm not having to do a ton of editing on them, and then have them uploaded for the next day. So you'd be seeing them a day behind, which is still okay. I mean, considering that I'm videoing in the morning and then before I go to bed to tell you good night. So that's not bad to be able to see it the next day. So you'd be a day off. But when it comes to Shabbat and stuff like that, I probably won't. I may have to do like the weekend all in one. So I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to get on some kind of a regular schedule to do something. But anyway, that is my day for now. And we'll see if anything changes. So I'm going to see if I can get this thumbnail created in 10 minutes. I'm not going to make it. Okay, I've been here way too long. I have got to get to work. I love you. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I just finished work. I am absolutely exhausted. I have a massive headache. So I'm going to go home and take a pill. I took one earlier. Jeremy came and got me for our lunch. And I took a pill after we ate lunch. And it kind of went away a little bit, but it hasn't all gone away. So I'm going to see if I can do something. My eyes are kind of bothering me. I'm actually kind of wondering if it might be my eyes that's giving me the headache. For this morning, I was thinking maybe it was sugar because I didn't eat breakfast before I left the house. I was running late, and So I didn't get me anything to eat. So when I got to work, I just had a yogurt with some granola. And I don't know. I thought maybe it was the sugar. Maybe I just kind of overdid it or something. But I mean, that's not a ton of sugar. So I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the deal was this morning. But anyway, I'm going to go home, and it's Friday. So I need to get a casserole for breakfast in the morning. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to get cleaned out of the freezer that has yeast in it. What do we have? A couple weeks left before Passover and unleavened bread. So I need to check the dates again because I can't remember. But anyway, something like that. So we've been slowly trying to clean out the house of things. And I have a couple of frozen pizzas. And there was something else. Oh, we got some corn dogs in there. I love corn dogs. So we're probably just going to do little things like that tomorrow for lunch and dinner. But I'll put a casserole together tonight when I get home. Don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. I haven't talked to Jeremy yet to find out what he wants. I'm driving and videoing at the same time, so I've just been on this little bitty road that there's never any traffic on there, but I'm fixing to turn onto the loop, so I better hang this up. But anyway, I'm going to head home, get me a pill, give me something to drink, and relax for a few minutes and figure out dinner. And then I'll be back. Okay, I just drove up and you have to see the dogs went to the groomers today. She's lost one of her bows, but, oh, hang on, let me get out of here. Chloe, come here, you want to say hi? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Come here, let me get a picture of you. Oh, you so pretty. Oh my goodness, everybody's all cleaned up. Everybody's all cleaned up. Okay, get down, get down. Come here, Frankie. I made it home. And then Jeremy and I went and ate because I didn't feel like cooking. I took a pill, much better now. But I have not fed my chickens. And it is, I don't even know what time it is. It's way too late. I actually forgot. If I can get this. I forgot that I hadn't fed them. And we were sitting there eating, and Jeremy asked me if I'd fed them, and I'm like, no. And then I had to think for a minute, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no, because I usually... Sorry, this video is going to be fun, isn't it? I usually, I'll set you over here. I think that may be easier. If I don't feed them in the morning before I leave, I feed them when I get home at lunch. Well, he picked me up for lunch today, and I just hadn't thought about them. So the poor things have been out there all day. I'm sure they're fine. I always give them too much food, so I think they're fine. But I need my bucket, and I got to put my eggs up from yesterday. I haven't done anything with them yet, so get them in here. And I've got right at 50 minutes, I think, before sundown. So I'll get these put up, go feed them, collect the other eggs, go see how many Goldie has stolen again, because I still have not put her... Hang on. I'm going to move you around for a minute so I can get out the door. All right, come on, Ray. I have not moved her over. So she had 6 eggs yesterday, and I had only given her 3. So whoever's laying in that pen, she's taking them all. So I bet there's more in there. Okay, let's go feed them. We have this guy that comes over and he helps with some of the yard work and stuff. And oh my gosh, he's helped us so much just doing little things here and there. And I've had this pen. We bought this big pen. Gosh, I've had it for over a year. And I need to move it over here to the chickens, to where the chickens are. Anyway, so Jeremy talked to him today and he's going to do it for us. I'm so happy because I can get that set up, and then they've got way more room. I'm going to put a chicken tunnel between the pen they're in now and the bigger pen, and that way they've got quite a bit of room to run. So let me set you down. Let me feed the chickens real quick. Okay, I got 4 eggs on the other side. Let's see Miss Goldie, how many she's got here. Oh, I know. I know. Let me show you. It's okay, girl. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, but I gotta see how many eggs you got. All right, let me check the other boxes. All right, I know, but I need to look. I know. Let me see. How many are you hiding under there today? Let me see. Okay, I'm leaving you alone. I'll leave you alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. Nine. She has 9 today. Oh my word. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. I do not need 9 baby chicks. So I guess 3 birds are laying in there, I'm guessing. I guess they get in there right beside her, and that's just weird, but okay. All right, let's get their water. Sorry, I know the camera is just moving all around. Oh, and I found out last night when I was editing the video, I kept saying, when I have my camera this way, because I can see the camera, or I can see myself on the camera. And before, when I would do that, everything's backwards. Well, I have a new phone, and so I kept saying, you know, everything you see when I turn it this way is going to be backwards to you. See, I'm just talking and you're looking. I don't have the camera focused right, but anyway, so I kept saying that everything's going to be backwards whenever I'm looking at this side. Well, it wasn't. When I was editing the videos last night, it's all backwards. So I guess that's something new with the newer phones. I don't know. Which is cool, because that was something that irritated me about my last videos, was I either had to have some crazy contraption. I would set my phone on something, and then behind it I have a little mirror, and I would set the mirror back behind it so that I could see the reflection of the screen, so that I would know where the camera was. But it was such a pain. Anytime I had to move it, I was constantly having to readjust so that I could see the mirror to see what was in frame on the... Anyway, it was such a mess. And so it is nice to know that my newfangled camera, or my newfangled phone, has all these cool features that I didn't know were there. So anyway, I am so glad it is Friday. I have, like I said, I think I had right at 50 minutes, so probably about 40 minutes now before sundown, so I'm going to run in there and put a casserole together. We do super easy stuff on Shabbat. Our new thing right now has been pot pies. We absolutely love the pot pies. And so we just, whenever we're hungry, we just go throw one in the oven, and it takes about an hour. And we're not having to do any work. And for the other meal, we'll do, I have those frozen pizzas, and I buy the little turkey pepperonis, or if I have some extra ground beef or the beef bacon, you know, whatever I have in there, we just throw whatever is in the fridge on it and put them in the oven, and they've been really good. But we went to eat at a little steakhouse here tonight, and I didn't know what to fix, and Jeremy's like, well, you want to go get something? I'm like, you don't have to ask me twice. I don't want to have to cook tonight. I'm tired, and I really didn't feel like it. Really didn't feel like it when I got home. I'm feeling much, much better now. Okay. I'm back in the kitchen. There's a funny glare, but I've got lights underneath my counter, and I think it's the reflection of those lights in here, but so you're crooked too. Yeah, it's kind of straight. We drove up tonight, and our driveway is, you've never seen the driveway here. There's only one person can be on it at a time, and it's super steep. I mean, it's just like almost straight up. And we were coming back, and we pulled in. Well, this truck is coming back down, and we're like, who's that? Anyway, it was some people that had seen the sign, the house for sale, and so they had come up, because we're doing it on our own. We're kind of doing, it's really not for sale by owner. We have a listing agent, but we don't have a realtor that we're using, because we're trying to save money. Anyway, so they just came on up, and we're looking, and he was a real nice guy and apologized. He said, yeah, we didn't know, you know, it kind of looks like just a road up here, but anyway, so I had to pull over, and I had to back down so he could get out. So I guess that was the excitement for our night. Jeremy got the dogs back from the groomer, so that's done. He bought their Bravecto. That was the name of the flea and tick medication I couldn't remember the name of. Bravecto. So we got that for them again. It did really well, so we're going to give them, Artie and Stella will each get a 3-month dose. So those will last for 3 months. But Frank, we're still just going to give him the 30 days. So Jeremy just took a shower. Yeah, there he is. I'm talking to my mom. Well, I'm doing a video. You gonna tell her hi? Anyway, he just took a shower. We're gonna go sit down and watch live PD. It's already on in there. Actually, the live ones don't start until 8. And but they do, what's that called? First watch, or first, what's it called?
Yeah.
Is that what's called, first watch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the first hour from 7 to 8, they do first watch. And it's just kind of like, it is half live and half recorded, right? Mm-hmm. So like they're live, and they'll answer questions from like the previous week's episodes. Anything, like if there were any big things going on when last week's ended, then they update on what happened, you know, after the fact. They'll do things like that. They have a few things that, you know, might have happened through the week or whatever that they've recorded, and they'll show that. So the first hour is kind of live, but then from 8 to 11 is the live part. And we just like it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not usually our kind of show to watch. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to put my PJs on before we do that. But I have to get, while I'm standing here talking, I could be doing that. I need to get a casserole together. Let me do that while I'm talking. I'm making just basically like a quiche. But we like it. I use, I just put it in a pie plate. And you want bacon, right? Will you get me a package of bacon out of the freezer? But instead of a pie crust, I put a tortilla in the bottom of it, and we've really liked it. It's been really good, and I do a lot of them even without a crust. So it's super, super, super easy. Here. See? So our Kroger here carries the beef bacon, and we actually like this bacon better than the Godshall's, the brand that you get at HEB. We actually like this better. But we still get, Jeremy, when he's at work, there's an HEB not very far from him, and so every now and then he'll go through HEB and pick us up some more bacon. But I try to keep that on hand. And we tried to order the bacon from Kroger here. Tried to order a couple of cases of it, just to have. I thought, well, I'll just do it, pay for it all at once. Just get a couple of cases and put it in the freezer. And so I've tried twice now to order it, and both times my order gets canceled. I don't. It sounds like that, and we're not the only ones that eat it, and because when they do put a case out, there's usually only a few packages left, and we nearly always clean it out whenever we see it in the store. If there's like 6 packages left, we'll buy all 6 packages, just because we don't know when they're going to get it again. Although I can't say that, because here lately they've kept it in stock. So yeah, they've kept it in stock. So what am I doing? I need a cutting board. And I just do it. We actually like it pretty simple. It's just the eggs, bacon, or the ham, and I'll have to show you. It's outside. I'll have to on one of these videos. I'll show you the ham that I was telling you about. It's actually the turkey Canadian bacon, and Keely gets it at Sam's, but they don't have the Sam's at the Sam's that's closest to us. They have one that's a little bit further away, but Keely goes there fairly often. And so I asked her the other day if she was going, and I said, I'm not completely out of it, but I'm getting low, and it's one of those that, because we don't go that way very often, I try to keep it stocked up. So she went just this past weekend, so she brought me a bunch yesterday when she was here. So I actually have some of that in my freezer again. And I'll have to show you, because it's the Godshall's brand also, that same brand where you get of the bacon that you get. And it's really good. But we love this bacon. I mean, I think we have bacon almost every morning. Bacon and eggs almost every morning. We definitely are eating eggs. I have so many eggs, and I have given so many away. The other day I had 13 18-count packages sitting on my cabinet. So we have not been in the group of people that are doing without eggs, I can tell you that. But now I'm down to 3 18 counts plus what I just got. So I'll have another full one. So I'll have 4 18 counts as of tonight. And if I don't get the eggs out from underneath Goldie here pretty soon, she's going to try to hatch 18 of them. All right, I got my bacon chopped up. I'm gonna use my older eggs. Okay. Try not to use this hand because it's got bacon gunk on it. And we usually, I'll make this little quiche or whatever you want to call it. We just call it a breakfast bake or breakfast casserole. And Jeremy's usually up before me on Saturday mornings, so he just comes in and starts the oven and gets it going. That's all we have to do is just throw it in the... We just throw it in the oven, turn it on 350, I think is what he usually bakes it on. That's what I bake it on. And we've got a yummy casserole in about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so probably. See, it's just 1, 2, how many did I put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 eggs. Sometimes I do 4, sometimes I do 6. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't know why. It's just what it is. And then I'll do some salt and pepper. And if I have any, I know I don't have any cut up, and I'm not going to cut them up right now. Sometimes I'll do, I have in my, you know what? Hang on, I may have that. I have a little bit. I try to keep a bag of, this is just mixed bell peppers, the red, yellow, and orange ones, and some onions. I got one more, I got me another bag going the other day, so I have more in there. So I'll do salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I put those in just about everything. And the bacon and eggs and a little bit of cheese if I have some grated. I don't remember if I have any grated cheese in there. I think I do though. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think I have a bag of the pre-shredded from the store. I try not to buy that very often, but I like to grate it myself. I just like the flavor better. It's not, I don't know, the other stuff seems to get slimy too fast and I don't like it. Let me see if I got the cheese. I got cheese. And just, I don't know, I throw a handful in there. Onion powder, garlic powder, and mix it up. I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you. You're the one that taught me how to make these years ago. I guess this is for anybody else that just happens in. And that's it. See, I don't know if you can see that, but I've got butter, lots of butter. And then I just take a tortilla and I lay one in the bottom. Actually, these are the smaller tortillas. I think I'm gonna tear one in half and kind of overlap them. Looks kind of like Mickey Mouse. And then I'm going to pour this on top, and that's it. I'm going to put some saran wrap, plastic wrap over the top of it. See? That's it. And I'm done with 27 minutes to spare, but I've got these dishes, I'm gonna wash them up right quick. Okay. Alright. Got the saran wrap. And now it's going in the fridge. So that's it. Pretty easy peasy. An easy peasy Shabbat meal. And it's ready or it's put together and ready to go. I mean, we don't do all the same stuff for Shabbat like a lot of people do. I don't know. I know there's different opinions on it, but our biggest things is we don't want to spend any money, and we do, take it easy, but we've gone back and forth on what is constituted as work. And I don't know, to me, I'm kind of of the mind that if it's something you do for your job and you're getting paid for it, that's work. I don't see all of the not turning on a light switch and, not doing absolutely anything. I don't know, maybe if I'm wrong, well, you're always just going to have to show me that I'm wrong. But we talk about that all the time. We just don't want to do the wrong thing, but I think there's some that just put way too much on it, and I guess everybody's walk is different, so I don't need to be judging it anyway. But I think I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm gonna put my pajamas on, and we're just gonna relax for the rest of the night. I'm gonna play with the videos. I've got the one that I recorded yesterday. So today's Friday, so for Thursday, I've got it all in there, so I need to get it edited. And then I'm actually hoping that I can get it uploaded tonight. I may schedule it to, well, yeah, if I could get it uploaded tonight, that'd be good. Because my goal is to just have them a day off, a day apart. But on the weekends, I don't know, we'll just see, because I'm sure there's going to be some days that I just won't have the time, and so it may be a day or two before I can get a video up. We'll see. I'll do them as often as I can, but I'm going to try to tell you in each video, though, what day it is, so that you kind of have an idea. then you'll just see how boring we really are. I tell you that we're boring. I tell the kids that too. So if they see these, they'll know I'm not lying. All right. I think that's it. Dishes are done. We're full. That's it. I'm going to put my jammies on, wash my face, and just get ready for sitting around and doing absolutely nothing for the rest of the night. We gotta say, when we were over at that restaurant, we were sitting there, we've been there, we've been to this little restaurant here in town. Tonight was our, actually I think tonight was our fourth time, third or fourth time. I know we've been there twice, but for some reason it seems like we've been there 3 times. And people just rave about it. It's just so good. I think that, no, tonight was our third night. They just rave about it all the time, about how good it is. The twice that we've been there, both times we left there like, I'm not going back. And so we were talking about where to go tonight, and Jeremy's like, well, let's just try it one more time. I mean, because people still keep talking about it. Well, it was very, very good tonight. Anyway, so we're sitting there eating, and you look over to the side, and they have this huge refrigerated case with all kinds of pies and cakes in it. So we got us dessert. We just had them give it to us to go. So sometime tonight while we're sitting in there watching live PD, we'll probably have, Jeremy got turtle pie, and I got peanut butter cake, chocolate peanut butter cake. It looked pretty good. It had a little Reese's cups all over the top of it. And then Jeremy's pie, it looks like a chocolate pie that has like a caramely something over the top with the, I don't know if it's meringue or a whipped cream, but it looks pretty good. But we're driving along, coming back home, and I hit a bump and we heard the bag fall over, and I'm like, crap. So we may be having, I don't know, some kind of mush back there. They're in the little styrofoam thing, so at least it's, not everything's going to be mixed, but still, I had to pull over and go readjust them. So we'll see if they survived it, but as long as it tastes good, it doesn't matter what it looks like, right? So I think it was you that used to always say the uglier the cake is, the better it tasted, which is generally the truth. Some of those really pretty ones don't taste all that great. So, all right, I'm going to go put my PJs on. Come here. There's Artie. He follows me everywhere. I tell him all the time, he's my buddy. Are you my buddy? You're my buddy. He got all cleaned up today. You got your little bandana on. You a good boy? Okay. All right, get him. There you go. Now he's excited. I have to let the water heat up so I can wash my face. And sometimes it just seems like it takes forever. I want to take my laptop in there and while we're watching TV, and I'm going to try to edit the video like I said earlier. I'm going to try to edit it tonight, but my laptop doesn't hold a charge for very long, and I don't really know. I think there's something in the settings, and I've looked at it before. But anyway, it doesn't hold a charge for very long. And when we're sitting in there in that room, there's a plug that is literally underneath me. That's got some of those plugs in the floor. But we have the couch there, which I can get the cord underneath the couch, but we got a rug on top, underneath that. And it's a pain to do it. And so where I sit, I can't get the cord to reach to plug it in. So I'll probably work until my battery gives out. And then I'll probably just sit and visit with Jeremy for a little bit anyway. I may just do that because he'll probably go to bed before me. And then after that, I don't know, I may go to bed tonight too because I'm tired. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how the night goes. I was sitting here washing my face with this soap I showed you the other night. And so today is the day that video, today's Friday, and today's the day that video from Wednesday finally got uploaded, and so you got to see it. And I got a message from you saying that you had ordered the soap. I hope you like it. I haven't replied to your message yet at this point. I'll reply to it in a few minutes, but I haven't replied to it yet. But I hope you like it. I really do. I really do. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm one of those people that's probably pretty easily influenced anyway. But that lady, you ought to go look her up, Mom. I think you'll like her. Her name is, I think I said the other night, her name is Brenda Gant. And she's on Facebook. And she is, I think it's Cooking with Brenda Gant is the name of her thing. There are a lot of people that have copied her. So you have to look for, she tells everybody all the time to make sure that you're following the right page. So she has a little over 3 million followers, I believe. So just check the followers, and if it's up in the millions, that's her. I think it's 3 million is what she said she has now. So, okay, I'm going to go sit down and relax for the night. I love you.